What's up, you guys, and welcome back to another episode here on Life with Isaac. I wanted to thank you guys so much for joining me again. If you haven't watched part 1 of this video, go ahead and go back into my YouTube channel called Life with Isaac. You can find the 30-day challenge there. This is the first week of the 30-day challenge completed. 7 days so far with no alcohol. I've had my moments when I've been craving a beer and I'm resisting it. I'm trying really hard to focus on something else.
Look at here, you bad habit. I am here to tell you I am going to break you in half because you've controlled my life for far too long.
But because this is a 30-day challenge, that means any kind of craving that I'm having towards it, I need to just focus on not giving in. I want to bring some habits to your attention because you might be doing some of these and might not even be aware that this is something that you shouldn't be doing so much of, okay? Here we go. Are you eating too much? Are you going over the limit of your stomach saying, yes, I'm done eating, and you still keep on stuffing yourself? That's a bad habit. You're overeating and stuffing yourself when you don't have to. Why don't you save part of that portion for later so that your metabolism can actually process it a lot quicker? Be aware of that. Are you oversleeping? Are you sleeping way too much in the morning, waking up till 12 or 1 p.m.? Yeah, that's a bad habit. Are you going to sleep super late? That's another bad habit. Watching way too much TV, it's gonna catch up to you eventually. If you wanna go to sleep late a couple days a week, cool. But if you're doing it every single day, that's a bad habit. Focus on being honest with yourself. Are you spending a lot of time shopping, going to the mall 3 times a week?
Shopping.
Or you're shopping online and just spending money on things you don't need because you're trying to impress other people? That's a bad habit. You're spending money that you could definitely use later for rent or for your car. And I mean, if you're rich and you got all that kind of money, then more power to you. But there's some of you who are just spending money on things that you don't need. Guilty. For those of you who are perfect and have nothing wrong with you, every single person has something that they could work on. No matter how good they are or how much they got their crap together, there's always room for improvement. And the moment that you think that you've learned everything in this world,
Come on, seriously?
no way. Thinking you're always right is also a problem. There's a lot of you who have problems in your relationships with your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your parents, or at school because you always think you have the right answer. Why don't you open up your ears a little bit so that you can actually hear what the other person is saying so that you can actually digest that information and process it before you actually speak. Something I want you guys to understand, I don't do these videos because I think I'm perfect or I have my life together. I'm doing it on the contrary of that because I don't have my life together and I need help. And I'm using these videos also to keep myself accountable. If you're just joining me in this moment for the 30-day challenge, don't worry. You know, you can always start your 30 days. It's your bad habit that you're breaking, not mine. I'm breaking my own bad habit, but you can still join us. I do encourage you to invite a friend to hold you responsible and accountable for what you're doing. And if you break a bad habit, you're like not just helping yourself, you're helping those around you. For this video, I wanted to share more on how I am changing my habits. So set a goal and make sure that you write down daily what you're trying to accomplish so that it helps you get there faster and with less distractions. First 5 days were not so hard because I knew that I had this like, oh my god, it's 30 days, I can do it. And it was just the first 5 days, but as the week progressed, day 6 came along.
And I was like, oh my god.
Because as some of you know, one of my goals for these 30-day challenges is to wake up by 5:30 every morning. I've been doing that, but on day 6, I was like, yeah, that's exactly how I felt, and I didn't want to get up, but I forced myself to get up. I must confess I did take a nap at 7:30, but I was already up for 2 hours, and I wrote down what I had to do that day, and I still committed to getting up at 5:30 every morning. If you have fallen off track, don't get discouraged. That's part of the process. You're not going to change overnight. Hold yourself accountable. Write down notes, put things on the walls, put things on your phone, in your wallet. You need to help yourself, if that makes sense. For the rest of the month, I'm going to be doing a weekly video on how I'm doing in this challenge so that we can see how far along I've come. So far, 7 days with no alcohol. Yes! I could have had a beer here at the house. I could have had some wine, but I was like,
Come down, you can do it.
wish me luck. I have 3 weeks to go. Before I go, I want to encourage every one of you guys, before you go to bed, go to the kitchen and grab yourself a cup filled with water. And I want you to do this every single night for the rest of the challenge. And if you're just started, do it for 30 days and you're going to see how you can create a habit for yourself. Use this glass of water to refresh yourself and your mind, to tell yourself that tomorrow you're going to start off stronger, and you're going to see that even just creating this water habit is going to be a step forward because you're creating a new habit, a better habit. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Tune in next week to see where we're at on this 30-day challenge. Don't forget to stay focused. Love you guys. I'll see you guys next week.